Hello everyone, this is Sud, and I just thought I'd do a bit of a video follow-up to a forum post, which I'll link in the comments, on how you can attract and keep the assistance of a medic in a public setting. During this round, I will be focusing on what I did, as well as what mistakes I made that positively or negatively affected the random public medic that is on me. Right now I'm playing heavy, and we are definitely on Frontier. I actually was engineer to start this round, but I was noticing that there was no defense and we were getting pushed as we are right now, so I decided to go heavy just to see if I could stop the masses of pyros and heavies that you see right now moving at us. So I do have a medic, and he pops it very wisely because we are a little bit overwhelmed. Lots of people dropping down from the side here. I decided to go a little bit forward into it, but I don't feel confident going in because we do have that great big flank on us there with people that can drop down. So I pull us out, and just right on cue, a pyro drops down from the top there, and he gets dealt with, as well as a mini sentry there. And I'm just sort of watching my back because I can't really rely on too many of my teammates to watch my flank, and that's usually what happens in a public setting. They just allow people to sort of walk all over you. So throwing sandwiches is really important. You're pretty much going to always be throwing your medic a sandwich if you're playing heavy, or if you're not a heavy, you will have to sort of pull out, go to health kits, and allow your medic to actually be able to heal. The one thing that people tend to do that really screws over their medic is not allow the medic an opportunity to heal, or have a space where he could stand and be a little bit safe. We're holding inside this closed area here because there is a full health pack back in there, and the medic can get out if he's sort of out of the line of sight. He does have an Uber though, and there's a ton of enemies pushing this cart, so I'm going to come up on the flank. He pops it early, which is a good thing because he was taking damage from multiple sides. Because he's hurt, I have to look behind me. And definitely there's people coming in behind us, above us, from the front of us. He's really hurt now. This is the time when you have to pull out, let your medic get away. It was a good thing we did because there was an engineer behind us, and that engineer could have killed the medic if the sandwich hadn't come a little bit sooner. So whenever your medic is around 50%, you want to be looking to see if you can get an escape just to try and preserve him. Because, you know, you take care of the medic is going to take care of you, and if you lose your medic, you're going to die fairly soon afterwards, which I will show you here as we go in. Some random BS crits there. I kind of hate that mechanic, but it is on a sniper, so it takes out a really big threat to me. Heavies coming from the bottom, take them out. More or less just clearing as we go. We are getting near the spawn, and what's going to happen here is this is a big risk. I am making a huge mistake here by running out of ammo. I had been sort of relying on the fact that the people I killed would drop ammo, but none of the ammo was dropping in areas where I could. I heard the medic take damage there, so I threw a sandwich so he would have a safe path to be able to follow me back. That's another thing. If you want to drag a medic through a hot zone, then you should really throw the sandwich down, so if he's taking damage along the way, he has a chance to survive getting out. But he does pop it. This is actually a very good pub medic as far as pub medics go. He doesn't get too fancy with the Ubers. He pops them at the right moment. And right now we have a spawn camp in on them. The medic takes damage, so I do have to watch my back there a little bit. I do manage to save him just in time from that soldier that had sort of come up behind us. And now that there's a free moment for me to get out there, I do throw him a sandwich, just so that we don't get overwhelmed. So I'm sort of pushing into here. I make a huge mistake though, and I did not prioritize that soldier who jumped up behind us. And I'm like, medic paid for that. I'm going to pay for it as well because the attrition of all these people respawning is going to take me out. So that's one of the main reasons why you need to prioritize saving your medic, is that right there. The sheer attrition of that many people coming out of a spawn is going to kill you. So I'm just respawning here. I am, at least, you know, I do feel fairly good that as far as pub medics go, he's pretty much a happy one, because usually pub players let pub medics get negative assist to death ratios. So, you know, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't want to play medic, is just because nobody takes care of them and nobody, you know, gets them any assists or helps them out really at all. I try to be the opposite of that. Whenever a medic goes on me, it's usually a good time for the medic if I can, you know, make it happen. So we have, once again, there's a lot of people going towards the cart. I don't want to let people on our flank, so I am going to move in that way. I have to sort of keep sort of a half eye on that medic's health there at the bottom of the screen. If he starts taking damage, that means somebody is behind the two of you, and you need to turn around and do something about it. So I'm just looking for any type of a weak flank here. There's lots of people still pouring out of that spawn. A lot of them are really stupid though and are just charging at us and are pretty much their inevitable doom. I'm going to get a little bit risky here because I do have an Uber, and I do, you know, the medic takes a shot there. That means there's somebody behind us. I'm just taking out the people in front of us to clear the way a little bit. We have engineers in front of us charging us. And right now, because there's two heavies coming at us, I'm going to just sort of pull out. The pyro there can sort of help with air blast and pushing back the teammates, or the enemy rather, teammates. And we're just going to take a moment here. Medic wants to heal the pyro a little bit. The pyro is helping out, so that's not a bad idea for him to do that. But I just need to not push in until I have a full overheal because of the fact that we will get screwed if I don't have a full overheal. So many heavies and spies and demos, and that will definitely get me killed right there. As far as dying is concerned, I think that was a fairly good place to die because the medic will be given a escape route. So he will be able to get out. He should be able to get out fairly safely. He wasn't trapped or anything. He had nobody on his flank. It was just more or less me dying to too many people shooting at me and not pulling out quick enough. However, I'm just trying to do sort of a delay tactic here. I throw a teammate a sandwich just because, why not? I take a snipe there. The medic pops it. Not a bad idea for the medic to pop it there. There's lots of people rushing at the thing and I was really hurt. So, you know, he's taking care of... This is the thing, you know, he takes care of me, I take care of him. You know, you scratch each other's back. If you want to, you know, if you want a medic... Oh, man, spy out of nowhere. And that's, yeah, but you take care of the medic's going to take care of you. I just really can't stress that enough. People, like soldiers, will do stuff like jump away from their medic, and when there's nobody else there to fight, that's pretty much the worst thing you can do, pursuing, you know, a kill or two by jumping away and leaving the medic alone to get fished down by a scout. The medic will remember that, and the medic will not heal you next time, and you'll pretty much get overwhelmed by a ton of people next time you jump in. So, you know, if you're in a position and you're a class, even if you're like a class like a scout, if there's nobody else there to protect the medic, do the medic a favor, don't run away from him, you know, wait until somebody who can actually pocket will, you know, show up and just give him something to heal and build his Uber on so that he's not going to get screwed by some random scout rushing at him when you're gone. So moving on, we're just pushing into the spawn once again. There's a little bit of a theme here. We've been doing this quite a bit. This time, you know, ammo is getting low again. I'm just going to wait up here until the ammo replenishes itself. I have to sort of let a scout run past there, and a spy comes from below, and a spy from top appears as well. There's a sniper with an SMG, not the smartest tool in the shed, or sharpest rather. I'm totally failing that metaphor. But they have actually taken the next point here, so we've extended a little bit too much here. Our teammates were not able to keep how many people were pushing the cart off of the cart, so we're going to just move up here, and there is a scout shooting at my medic. That's the first thing that needs to die. Anything that shoots at your medic is the first thing that needs to die, period. So now we're just going to move up here, take this spawn, and the enemy team, being so full of pyros and stuff, which is a heavy's hard counter, are not doing exactly all that well. Medic is hurt again. I don't actually feel safe right now where I'm standing, so I throw a sandwich out there for him. And I'm just looking to see what the heck is all out there. And there's a lot of enemies out there. NG trying to put down mini sentries. Trying to hide. It's a futile effort. He's dead. And here comes a lot of people out of the spawn, so we just want to keep... This is one of the things where Frontier is not that greatly designed a map. These spawns are insanely campable. Medic jumps in there and saves me. And I just don't want to let anyone out of this spawn because this is such a strong place to hold. We've also, you know, we've got some teammates here as well. Enemy's team is just trying to run Demomen, trying to run heavies out of that spawn. It's not working because of that huge choke point. Where I'm standing off to the side here, you'll notice all my teammates are dead. Where I'm standing off to the side here, the medic actually has, you know, a little place to hide, a little bit of line of sight there. Our heavies died because they were exposed out in the air, open there, and they had nowhere that they can get behind. I need cover that I can get behind in between waves of enemies jumping at us. Okay, now this is where I'm going to pull out. I do not want a soldier to be free jumping around behind us. Not only that, that heavy is getting a random crit string, so I don't want to deal with that either. We have this really, really awesome pyro that's hanging out with us, spy checking. He's a team player. You don't see too many of those types of pyros, but Those types of guys are awesome. Once again, the soldier gets in there, I damage him, the pyro will probably be able to finish him off. I need to clear out some of the people just pushing out of their spawn. Bam, 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 bam. Lots of people dead on the kill feed there. And even more about to happen. You'll notice that there's that soldier. The pyro actually didn't handle him. I noticed that my medic took damage, and I was just in time to save the medic. Medic gets a sandwich. Pyro is there. Pyro gets a little bit of a heal. I'm staying back just because I don't want to die to the people coming out of the spawn. Some bullshit crit strings. I really hate crits. I really, really hate them. Once again, that soldier is the top priority. He wants to get that medic out of there so that I can't camp his spawn anymore. I don't want my medic to die. My medic's probably enjoying all of the free strange assists on his med gun. So yeah, more of the same. Scout trying to get in past us. Don't let it happen. Once again, the medic's still hanging on. Just barely. That soldier is actually really doing what he should be doing, but he's getting no support from his team, so he's not able to do it. I have a crit. Oh my god, crits, and they almost focused me down, but the medic is looking out for me. He's really, really, as far as meds go, really an awesome pub med. And you can see the effect here. The enemy team is just getting frustrated as hell. There's snipers in there with pockets. Nobody wants to open that door. That door is as closed as a door could be right now. And more people just trying to get in there. Our team's starting to pool up outside of there. And like I say, Frontier, not exactly the best design. A heavy tries to pull out. A sniper rushes out with his SMG, getting a little bit sick of the weight. Now we've got two medics in there. We've got heavies, we've got snipers. And, a lot of people say that, heavies are really, really easy class, but you'll notice that the heavies that are better at heavy almost always beat the heavies that aren't. So, they finally got out there with a bunch of people, and, it was a really, really good hold that wasted a ton of time that they could have been doing to push the cart. So, spawn camping, a lot of people have a problem with it. As far as I'm concerned, it's a target of opportunity. If you could hold down that spawn at all, do it, because it takes away so much time that they could be doing to push carts and things like that. Either way, I need to sort of push back in here. The enemy team, as you can see, is starting to finally get their shit together. That's one of the things. Spawn camping encourages people to actually use teamwork to actually go after the objectives. People get frustrated, and they stop playing scout, and they stop playing the 5th sniper or the 8th spy. They start actually playing classes that contribute to the game. That's actually a really good thing because you finally get a game out of it. However, they've got their heavies, they've got their medics, they've got some snipers in there as a reserve just to try and headshot. But I'm going to actually get back in there and start camping it again. Because unfortunately, while they are choosing smarter classes, they unfortunately don't play them all that well. So, lots of spies trying to take advantage of the fact, that I'm a heavy. But, oh, buff banner. Buff banners are awesome. I love them. And my medic dies to a spy. This means I need to sort of modify my behavior a little bit if I can. What I should be doing. What I should be doing is standing the medic somewhere where spies can't quite easily get to him. So, near a teammate, near a sentry gun, even with somewhere where he can have his back to a wall, if at all possible. But there is actually another public medic who's going to stand in for the one that's been healing me. Lots of heavies in there, lots of medics. I'm having some problems with ammo just because I can't kill them. I'm letting him come out just so his gun will fall to the ground. Oh, I'm so dead here? Or not? How am I not dead there? Well, that's more or less just what I was saying earlier. A spy would like to stab me. I will punch him in the face instead. But that's what I was saying, their heavies are not the best. They're actually coming out looking for me, and they find me, not much to their discontent. And so I clear out some more heavies, and they've got about 30 seconds, and they can't even get out of their spawn. More spies. 3 spies right now are running around as far as I could see there. It's far too late. They've got 18 seconds to push that cart up a hill which has level 3 sentries, I believe, guarding it. More or less, it's over for them. But we'll just take a look at the final moments here and just see what happens. This looks like it's pretty much over. And yes, overtime. Will there be an amazing overtime push? There are a lot of spies running around trying to hard counter what I've been doing there. But as you can see, huge score. Wow, 159. Yeah. You take care of your medic. Your medic's going to take care of you. You're going to kill a lot of dudes. That's really how it is. So, you know, encourage people to play medics in pubs. Take care of them when they take care of you. Really. And, you know, it's always better to have a medic than like an 8th spy. Anyhow, this has been Sud. I thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please like. It does help to spread the word that I do make videos and stuff like that. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Later.